It seems to me you have a choice. You can hold back, or you can go ahead and do it. Do it just because it can be done and there's nothing to lose. Go ahead and try it. Nobody's going to stop you.
She sent me all the way out here to get a handwritten note out of a locker just to tell me to buy a pair of cheap plastic glasses. If she wanted glasses, why didn't she say something while I was at the shop yesterday instead of handing me a key and ordering me to take a trip in the middle of the boondocks? This sucks. And is she gonna wear these glasses? Or even worse, is she gonna make me wear them? She better not. I'd look dumb in 2 pairs of glasses. I hit the jackpot! Let's see, I hope I can find a pair that doesn't look too cheap for only 100 yen. Yellow, purple, blue. Red.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Well, that's all finished. So I guess I should be getting back.
I did it again. Come in.
Hi. My name is Watanuki.
You're the one who called the ambulance. You rode with me.
Oh, no, please don't get up.
Oh, don't worry. It's only a hairline fracture.
Lucky you were hit by a motorbike. If it was a truck, well, who knows what would have happened. Anyway, get well soon.
I see. Well, that explains why you took yesterday off, and why you managed to be late for work this morning as well. Don't worry, I forgive you.
There's something really scary about being forgiven by you. You know, that smile is even scarier. So exactly what are you planning to use those for?
Who knows? Well, how is she doing? Your friend in the hospital.
Why, are you worried about her too?
No, but I get the feeling you are. You said you saw something unusual on her shoulder, right?
Yeah, I did. I saw a flash, but it could have just been a metal buckle on the strap of her handbag.
Possibly, but you're not entirely sure, are you? You smell like flowers.
Oh, you see, well, I know this might sound weird, but she grabbed the bouquet I brought her and hit me over the head.
Did she? You must have said something awfully irritating. Like you know you're in a bad hospital when you see a doctor with a sign that says, "We'll operate for food." You didn't make a joke like that, now did you?
No, I did not make a stupid joke like that. I was being perfectly polite, and she just hit me out of the blue.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I didn't give her a reason. And right after she did it, she started apologizing. "Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me." She seemed really sincere for what it's worth. When I asked her about it, she said that she's been like this for a long time now. Seems like she's always doing stuff that you're not supposed to do. Like if there's a button you're not supposed to push, she'll push it. Or if there's an alarm switch you're not supposed to pull, she'll pull it. It's like a compulsion. Oh, and just listen to this. She got sick on purpose so that she wouldn't have to take the high school entrance exams, even though she knew that she'd definitely passed them. And she didn't even write her name on the exam paper for her first choice university. Naturally, she failed and she ended up having to go to her second choice school.
What about now?
It's the day before an important presentation at work, and she's got a very big promotion riding on it. And she keeps insisting it's not that she wants to fail, but that's sure as hell the way it looks to me. I don't know. It's like she's going out of her way to screw up her own life. Could some kind of spirit be responsible for her behavior? What do you think?
Maybe.
I knew it!
Let's not be too hasty.
Well, why not?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
Can you imagine what it would feel like to be someone who can't accept happiness? Well, can you?
What?
For instance, if you won millions of yen in a lottery, could you imagine being unable to turn in the winning ticket and claim your prize money?
That's crazy. You paid for the ticket. You're entitled to the money. It's like when people pay you and you grant their wish.
Right, so you wouldn't have any trouble cashing it in because you'd feel you were entitled to that happiness.
Happiness?
Exactly. You see, you don't understand her feelings.
Yeah, I guess not. Sorry.
Why don't you bring your new friend to the shop tomorrow?
What about happiness?
Maybe it's none of my business, but I was just curious. Yep, I was just wondering. It might be possible that you have a problem with accepting happiness and success.
Well, I don't think so.
This time it was just a hairline fracture, but if this keeps up, who knows what could happen.
You're right. This doesn't look like happiness, does it? Like you say, maybe I'm just one of those people who can't bear to be happy. Maybe I'm some kind of head case. Insane.
I wasn't suggesting that at all. It's possible this might not have anything to do with you. It's not that you're insane. There are forces in this world that can make a person act crazy sometimes. I've seen things you wouldn't believe, trust me.
Do you mean like I'm possessed or something? What's wrong? What do you see?
Nothing, that's not what I mean. Listen, there's someone I need you to meet.
Go ahead and do it if you really want to.
I don't... What are you talking about?
Why, throwing that cup of coffee in my face, of course. This is a shop for granting wishes. The fact that you were able to come here means you have one. Now, what could it be, I wonder? Come now. No need to be shy. I've heard it all before.
Any kind of wish? Really?
Really, any kind at all.
I want to overcome.
Overcome what?
Overcome this urge to do things I'm not supposed to do.
Let me ask you something. Say you bought a lottery ticket and you won the grand prize jackpot. Would you go cash it in?
The grand prize?
Would you cash it in?
I don't think that I would, no.
Really?
I've been this way my entire life. I just can't seem to help it. Even when the right way is perfectly clear or I've been told exactly what I need to do, I always have to do it differently and I screw the whole thing up. It's just like a curse or something. Do you have any idea at all what that's like? Hasn't it ever happened to you?
I don't, and it hasn't. But even so, who cares? We're talking about you, not about me. And regardless of the cause, this is what you feel and perceive from the world. Your feelings and perceptions make your reality. Your life is a creation of your mind. What the vast majority of people call reality is really just a point of view they choose. The same thing is true of all of your feelings. Knowing this, do you still think you need to overcome what you feel?
Yes, I do. This whole situation is too weird, and it puts a burden on everybody around me. And then this injury.
I wonder. Huh? You say the situation puts a burden on everybody. I wonder what you mean. The only person I see all this affecting, the only person bearing the burden is you.
I don't...
Your happiness is your own business. It is a promise you make and keep to yourself. It is a reward you give yourself for accomplishing what you set out to do, for achieving what you strive for. But if you fail to award yourself for what you accomplish, then you are essentially breaking a promise to yourself. It's like a breach of contract. Compensation must always be made. You must pay all of your debts in full, even to yourself. Therefore, if you win the lottery, you should cash that ticket in. You're cheating yourself otherwise. 10,000 yen should be paid for something worth 10,000 yen, for example. Just as 300 million yen should be paid for something worth 300 million. Even discounts and haggling destroy the balance.
Hey, those are...
What's this?
They're magic glasses. If you wear these glasses regularly, you will always be able to see which is the right path to take. They will prevent you from making the wrong choice.
Is that really the truth?
Take them.
But I can't.
It's fine.
But payment...
It's up to you what to do. It's your decision to make. You can wear them if you want to, or if you wish, you can just throw them away.
What was that all about? Seriously.
What was what?
You know what I mean. Was there really something magical about those glasses?
Not at all. They were just a cheap pair of plastic glasses. You should know that, Watanuki. You bought them, didn't you?
Then why'd you give them to her? On top of that, you not asking for payment is just a little out of character.
But there was payment.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember that little talk we had yesterday about the lottery? Consider this scenario. You're on your way to school one day, and a perfect stranger suddenly approaches you and says, "I'd like to give you 1 trillion yen, young man." Do you take him up on it, or don't you?
Oh, of course I wouldn't take him up on it. Money doesn't just come out of nowhere.
What do you mean?
It's too good to be true. It's got to be some kind of trick.
Exactly, that's my point.
I still don't get it.
In this case, you're acting exactly like Nurie. You're turning down happiness. Think for a moment. I didn't say this guy was a crook or a con man. I just said he wanted to give you money.
Yeah, but anyone would be suspicious of that, Yuko. A fortune falling into your lap.
And why is that?
Because no one ever gets something for nothing. It's common sense.
That's right. If you're going to have great happiness, it requires great effort and exchange. That's called compensation. You know, people are very fond of saying that life comes out evenly. For the good things in life, there are the bad. For the bad things in life, there are always the good.
Right.
But that's not the whole truth.
What's the truth?
In order for you to be happy, you must be willing to accept the burden of an equal amount of unhappiness in exchange as your payment. That's why we instinctively fear misfortune when things are going well, why we wait for the other shoe to drop. Just saying that there's good for bad and bad for good is a way of dodging responsibility. To put it another way, the more you achieve, the greater the demands that will be placed upon you in return. And if you don't try to meet those demands, you're acting in bad faith. But of course, on the other hand, if those demands should start to outweigh the reward somehow, one should allow oneself a respite from meeting them until the results once again justify the means.
Well, tell me this. I still don't understand, though. This isn't about great happiness. This is just about someone who can't even accept regular happiness.
Oh, that isn't the case. No, Watanuki. This time, it's all about balance.
Balance?
Anyone can be drawn in by the lure of self-destruction. It's a perfectly natural compulsion that any one of us might experience. But don't think for a second that's what's happening with this young woman. Whether very great or very small, fortune is the mixture of good and bad in our lives. And no matter what, payment must be made for the things that are good. Try as you may, there's no way you can avoid it. Understand? She's trying to run away. It's not that she's unable to accept happiness. She's just afraid of the payment that might be expected of her if she does accept. It's exactly as she told you. It's not as if she wants to fail. She just wants to dodge the reckoning.
Hold on. You say she's trying to dodge the reckoning? She walked into traffic and got run over. How was that dodging?
True, but she only got hit by a motorcycle, didn't she? And all she got was a hairline fracture.
Well, sure, but still.
I think she very deliberately chose when to step out into the street. Had it been otherwise, odds are she would have stepped in front of a truck and she'd have worse than a cracked forearm. Instead, she's okay. And she rather handily got out of having to deliver that presentation at work. She dodged it, don't you see? She dodged all that pressure and all that responsibility. She dodged her big promotion as well.
But she hit me. How does that fall into
So
your...
what? She took no real risk. You helped her. She could see how kind-hearted you are. She knew you weren't likely to get mad at a delirious invalid for hitting you on the head with a bunch of flowers. It's just like pulling the fire alarm switch at school. Sure, it's something you're not supposed to do, I know. But it's not like you pushed the launch button on a nuclear missile and started a war. At worst, you'd get scolded. The same with failing a test. Even though she messed up her chance for her first-choice university, she had a second choice all lined up. And suppose she had thrown that coffee at me. Do you think she was running any real risk with that? She knew that I had already been told that she was a deeply troubled individual. I wouldn't be surprised if she did something crazy. I'd probably even make allowances for her behavior and forgive her. Again, no real risk. Understand now?
I see.
It's just a pose. She's not really the sort of person who will push a button without regard for what the consequences might be.
So will she be all right? Tell me. Will she be able to choose the right path from now on if she wears the glasses?
Come now. I told you. They're just a regular pair of glasses.
Then why give them to her?
Someone like you who's used to wearing glasses doesn't notice them anymore, but it's a new thing for her. She can't help but be aware of it. It'll force her to stop and think.
But what good will that do?
From the very beginning, she's always known what was best for her, even though she's refused to acknowledge that fact. But she's been avoiding that best subconsciously. Therefore, I tell her to wear the glasses. That makes her aware of what she's doing. It makes her think. So in a little while, she'll become aware of the consequences of her actions. And as a result, her wish will come true.
But I still don't get what her payment was.
Her freedom. Hopefully, from now on, she'll have no choice but to accept the responsibility that happiness places on her. She won't be able to run away. It's going to be very interesting to see if she can handle it. It'll be a new experience for her.
So then, you're saying Nurie's problems were always of her own making? What about the spirits?
Nothing to do with it.
But wait, what about that flash I saw?
A buckle on the strap of her handbag, of course. Go ahead and do it if you really want to. beasts wait all night. They march in a great crowd. This one night a year. The flowers with their huge petals begin to open on the great tree. Gather the inexhaustible nectar. This is a night for celebration, for drinking the sweet draught of life to the fullest. Next time on Holic, Ground Cherry, shall I grant your wish?